What's up? It's your boy Carceno here, and let's get into it. I know you guys are just seeing the video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new here. We appreciate the love and support, and let's get into this. Kobe Bryant fans are had enough of Shannon Sharpe. One guy, he is so pissed. He goes out his way to even call this guy Moose Face, which had me on the floor. I laughed for about a whole hour just off the Moose Face alone. That's hilarious. It kicks right off. You Moose Face LeBron ass kissing bub. If you ever disrespect Kobe Bean Bryant to uplift this PED taking, giving more help than anyone else with more top 75 players and all-stars and players that had ever been champions, you getting the dog it smacked out of your ass, you bum. I mean, these Kobe Bryant fans are real Laker fans. They are sick of hearing Shannon Sharpe disrespect Kobe Bryant to try to uplift LeBron James. It's insane. It doesn't even make sense. When do you need to tear someone else down to show how great the other person is? When in the world does that even matter? If we say Kobe is great, we don't have to tear Mike down. Who does that? Do we gotta say LeBron ain't this when we talk about Kobe? Do we gotta say Mike's better than him? And we gotta talk about LeBron? You just talk about Mike. When people say Mike is great, they ain't gotta talk about nobody else but Mike. When they say Kobe is great, they don't talk about nothing but Kobe. What Kobe did. What Mike did. They ain't got to talk about LeBron. You know why? Because he ain't in the conversation. It don't matter what that bum has done. I don't need to tear him down to say these people are great or better than him. My goodness. Unbelievable. Now, I just got a text message in the middle of this. It's always when I'm recording does this happen. All day, nothing else. But let's take a look at everything in totality. Good people. And what these people are actually doing. See, this is the notion that they don't want you to see or follow. Now, here's the factors of what's happening, in case you didn't understand it or see it. When you start talking about greatness, when you start talking about a place at the table, when you start talking about what others need to do to get by, or this is the way it should be because of X, Y, and Z. This is what they're talking about. This is what people are saying to one another. This is what people in the chat rooms are talking about. How is this guy even comparable? But I didn't put LeBron picture up there because LeBron is not needed in the conversation. He brings Kobe up and try to propel LeBron over him, saying that Kobe Bryant never reached the level of where Michael Jordan was as far as like popularity, like as far as he never got that big. Kobe was big, but not that big to where Mike and LeBron is. Are you insane? Are you insane, Shannon Sharpe? Maybe you was eating too many of them horse oats, and it didn't got into your brain cells and got you. You had your head down in a whole bowl of oats, and you don't remember how huge Kobe Bryant is. Do you realize Kobe is more international than any other player that there was? Kobe was the first athlete since Michael Jeffrey Jordan that had international appeal worldwide. One, because Kobe could speak Spanish and Italian. So he could connect with their media outlets, conversate with them. He spent the majority of his time as his youth, he spent in Italy. So he knew how to communicate universally. He connected with football and soccer. So in Italy, Kobe Bryant was huge before the internet. Boom. Before Twitter. You guys just didn't know until they did the Redeem Team how huge Kobe Bryant was. And this is before he won 2 championships. He had just went to the NBA Finals. But when he went around the world, you saw those people Kobe'd out. The league belonged to Kobe. Do you understand that? And to say he didn't reach the level of Mike, do you realize what Kobe Bryant was? You might just know because you probably was in LA or whatever and you was just doing it. Do you know he was carrying the league? LeBron couldn't carry it at that time. He couldn't. He was a regular season guy. He was exciting. They kept trying to build him along, but they stuck him in the finals way too early. He wasn't ready. The team wasn't ready. They got swept. But it was what it was, right? It was what it was. Now, I can tell you this. To try to tear Kobe Bryant down by using LeBron James is the worst analogy and disrespect of that man's career anybody could ever assume. Because he won championships with less. If you look at his 2009 championship team, that team had no business beating anybody in the NBA Finals or the West, period. I'm not going to say that team was inferior, but that team had a lot of role players and and just was not a team that you would ever see win an NBA championship. And they went to 3 finals in a row. 3 final appearances in a row. So you put that together. And rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, man. Let the man live. That's another thing, too, Shannon Sharpe. Let Kobe Bryant live. Why do you feel a need to try to tear this man up? Let him live, B. People love Kobe. Why do you got to tear him down? If you want to talk and promote LeBron, then you go ahead and promote LeBron. You know, I really don't know why or what you get out of it, but knock yourself out, man. Because for me, it's just ridiculous to even go down this road. They say, well, LeBron, he's averaging 29 points a game. Great for him. But when you play, what, maybe 50 games out of 82, should you even be qualifying? AD played about the same amount of games, right? But that doesn't matter. I don't need to tell you what Kobe's stats are. I don't need to tell you what Kobe Bryant ate for breakfast when he was playing. I don't need to tell you about his work ethic. Everybody in the NBA could tell you people's work ethics are a lot better than a lot of these athletes. Say what you want about Gilbert Arenas. He had a tremendous work ethic when it came to basketball. You know, he's an a-hole outside and everything else, but when it came to the basketball court, Gilbert Arenas' work ethic is up there. Here's the stupidity that gets me, right? And this is for LeBron James lovers. Okay? You LeBron James, he the best guy. Right? These are for LeBron James lovers. Now, y'all believe Michael Jordan is the only guy next to LeBron James. And these are for the guys that tear down Kobe Bryant all day. Sportscasters now. Because these other guys got Jordan at number 2 and right? According to these fools' logic. Now, a lot of them don't want to be too crazy, so they say Michael Jordan is number 1, LeBron is number 2, right? According to these new sports media guys who just want a job, so they got to say stupid stuff. So, LeBron's number 2 all time, and Michael Jordan's number 1. Now, let's take a deep look into that. So, if Michael Jordan is number 2, number 1, right? And LeBron is number 2 and all this all time, and that's it on your list. And y'all said Kobe was his closest thing we've ever got to Michael Jordan. That's what they say. The closest thing we've ever got to Michael Jordan is Kobe Bryant. He was, identical to Mike. He chewed gum like Mike. He walked like Mike. He did everything like Michael Jordan. He was the closest thing we got to Michael Jordan. Then why isn't he next to Michael Jordan when you're talking about the greatest players of all time? Shouldn't he be right next to Mike in that category? Even if you got Mike above Kobe, they should be 1A, 1B. Why would you have the other guy number 2? So you defeat your own argument with the statements that you make. That makes no sense. Now, if somebody else wants to believe that, that's your opinion, but what are you basing this off of? Kobe Bryant is a two-way basketball player. A two-way basketball player. We know what that means? Offense, defense. To me, there's no way you could be a greatest player of all time if you're not one of the top defenders and one of the top offensive players in the league. You can't just play one side of the ball and then be considered the greatest of all time. That's just stupid. Then you got to look at other parameters: footwork, dribbling, basketball IQ, free throw shooting, clutch shot making. Can a person shoot threes? Can they shoot from anywhere on the floor? How many spots can they shoot from on the floor? I really, it boggles my mind how much people don't know the game and been watching it for years. That they can't tell a bad basketball player or people with poor mechanics with somebody that has the whole bag. When I tell people Kyrie Irving is better than LeBron James, and they look at me like I'm crazy, and I'm saying he's a better basketball player than LeBron James. It's the truth. But people can't. They look at the stats and Kyrie ain't did this. What did he accomplish? And they really fool people. And that's just what it is. But if you want to believe it, that's fine. That'll be on you. Kobe never played with a player that was better than him. Since probably, I guess you would say Shaq was when he first got in the league at 17. But Kobe didn't have to worry about that. In 2 years, Kobe was the best player on the Lakers, probably vying for best player in history. I'd say 2002, 2003, he was underrated as a player. He really started to flourish and come into his own. He started to build his strength up. See, when you're young and you're coming out of high school, you don't really have your man muscle yet. You still got the little boyish, you just still probably growing. And to come into the NBA with grown men, it's a whole different experience. So you got to grow into your body, and your body got to develop. So by the time Kobe was 21, 22, his body was maturing. It was maturing to its level where it's supposed to be. He was a young, strong man who can go out there and get the job done. But more importantly, you could trust him in clutch situations. He wasn't panicky. He was calm. That's something that you could rely on and that you want to be faced with in those type of situations. Oh yeah. So Shannon Sharpe, I know you get paid to do this kind of egregious thing a lot, but I think you're falling into a trap. You're falling into a trap where you are being absorbed into this celebrity style feeling that you got going on. Like you're like zestfully involved in this whole project of like, yeah, this is it. This is me. It's Shay Shaw. You letting that character of Uncle Shannon, Uncle Shay, get to your brain cells. It's messing you up. It's jading your thoughts. And you shouldn't be doing that. As a man, as a human being, you shouldn't have somebody having this kind of influence over you. You should really reconsider the way you go about handling your information. This Uncle Shay and Shay, Club Shay. You're letting the celebrity spotlight, and ever since you got that money, you've been, more of a horse's ass lately. So that's all I got to really say here. And now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to exit this because we've spoken long enough and I got to get involved in some things here. So what I'm going to do is say thank you guys for coming in. Don't forget to follow Kwame Brown Bus Life 2.0, Carceno for Life, One Crack News, Ticket TV, Welcome to HD TV, Armando Black TV, Seahawks Jose Rodriguez. His channel before football season roll back around. He's going to be in full swing. He's probably in full swing right now. And Ears to the Street 2.0, Damn D, Queen Regina, Angela Stanton King. Love and peace to all y'all. Anybody I forgot, I'm sorry. It is what it is. Too many of y'all to name. I'm out.